Hey everyone, and welcome. So, I've got a question for you. Have you ever thought that your personality might have its own unique scent? In this explainer, we're going to dive into this really fascinating idea that matches who you are with the essence of certain plants. Let's find out what your essential oil personality could be. I mean, really think about that for a second. Could your whole personality, everything that makes you, your strengths, your quirks, your passions, could all of that be summed up in a single scent? It's a pretty wild thought, but it turns out there's a whole framework designed to do just that.
And the answer is, yeah, kinda. The whole idea here is that the personality of a plant, what's captured in its essential oil, can actually mirror a human personality type. So to see how this works, we're going to break down three really distinct profiles. Okay, first up, we've got the leader. Now, as I'm describing this one, just ask yourself if any of these traits sound a little familiar. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone you know.
The scent that goes with the leader is basil. Just think about that strong, kind of ambitious aroma. If you're the person who just naturally takes charge, who feels that powerful drive to get things done, well, this might just be your plant profile. And here's where it gets really interesting. It's all about balance. On one hand, the basil personality is an absolute powerhouse. We're talking active, super goal-oriented, and decisive. But when that energy isn't managed, that exact same drive can kind of curdle into mental fatigue and, surprisingly, a total lack of direction. It's that classic case of a strength becoming a weakness, and that's where the oil itself is said to help, to refocus all that scattered energy. So, where does all this ambition lead? Well, this framework points to two really powerful paths: world-class entrepreneurs and dedicated spiritual seekers. When you think about it, both of those roles need that same intense focus and that unwavering inner drive.
All right, next up, let's shift gears from pure ambition to expression with our second profile, the creative archetype. This one's for all the artists, the performers, and the vibrant souls out there.
So what's the scent of the creative? It's the joyful, uplifting aroma of bergamot. I mean, you can almost feel that bright, citrusy energy just thinking about it, right? This personality is all about expression, happiness, and just a love for life. So the bergamot personality is just naturally joyful, confident, and expressive. But the flip side of being that emotionally open is that you can be vulnerable to anxiety, sadness, and stress. The idea is that the uplifting scent of bergamot can help restore that inner harmony and bring back that natural confidence when it starts to waver. It's really no surprise that this personality absolutely thrives in the spotlight. Think about theater professionals, charismatic hosts, leading actors and actresses, any role that needs a natural gift for expressing deep emotion and connecting with an audience. And for our third and final archetype, we have the guardian. This is that calm, logical, and steady presence that every single team needs. The rock you can always rely on. And its scent is black pepper. Now, I know that might sound like a bit of an odd choice, but think about it for a second. It's solid, it's reliable, and it's got a little kick. It's pretty much the perfect scent of steadfastness. At their best, the black pepper personality is wonderfully patient, logical, and so grounded. They're resilient and expressive, but in a quiet, steady kind of way. Their biggest challenge, though, is becoming emotionally blocked or tangled up. And when that happens, their steadfastness can unfortunately sour into resentment or irrationality. The warming quality of the oil is set to help get that energy flowing again. And this logical, reliable nature, it makes them perfect for careers built on structure and order. We're talking civil servants, consultants, lawyers, bankers, and even military or police officers. These are all roles that demand a grounded, analytical mind. So we've met the ambitious leader, the joyful creative, and the steady guardian. But here's the thing, these three are just the beginning. The full framework is incredibly rich and detailed, which of course leads us to the big question, what's your plant profile? And just to give you a sense of how diverse this is, the framework links the complex scent of carnation to archaeologists, people who methodically uncover the past, and then it connects the comforting aroma of geranium to natural caregivers. It just shows you how deep and nuanced this whole system can get. So all of that brings the question right back to you. After meeting the ambitious basil, the expressive bergamot, and the steady black pepper, which one of these plant personalities do you think resonates with you the most? It's a totally new lens to see yourself through.